All right, what a series of events that have taken place. We are back at Walker Pass and we're hiking. Whew, half day today. It's about, I don't know, 2:30, 2:45 in the afternoon. We'll probably do somewhere between 10 and 15 miles. We just have a big climb and a big descent, and we'll see how we feel after that. Today we just woke up in our beautiful little hiker haven and had a very slow morning on the deck, listened to the creek, we ate breakfast, we lounged, drank coffee, and hit the highway probably at about 1 o'clock, and took us maybe 25 minutes to get a hitch from a lovely local lady. So here we are, 2.5 days to Kennedy Meadows. So this is right where the 395 begins and goes north. I always look at this kind of mountain, jagged peak mountain from the highway, and I've never seen it from this perspective before. Cool! It's a snake eat snake world out there. I'm sorry, Alicia. I know you said no more snake footage, but that was just too interesting. I don't know what kind of snake that was, the living one, but it appeared to be eating a rattlesnake, which is pretty cool. Alrighty then. So, yesterday, I didn't get to camp until, 8 o'clock. We didn't start hiking until closer to 4 p.m. yesterday. It's almost an hour drive from Lake Isabella to Walker Pass, and getting a hitch took us a little bit of time, so it was all right. We weren't planning on doing too many miles. We ended up doing 12 yesterday, which was about planned. Just took us a little more time than expected because we had a really steep climb, like 2,400 feet up, and then just as steep descent all the way back down, pretty much the same amount. And so it just took a little bit of time. Heavy backpack after resupplying. So by the time I finished eating dinner, having some tea, it was proper dark. It was 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit after 9, so I just went straight to bed after that. Today, probably 20 to 23-ish miles to do, and that'll put us in a great place to get into Kennedy Meadows the next day. It's a really nice morning out, the weather's cool. I FaceTimed my wife and my dog in bed for like 20 minutes this morning. I woke them up and I saw some snake carnage, so cool morning so far. I'm in a little nest of pine needles right next to the creek that I got to not too long ago. Man, I got here, I laid my stuff down, I ate lunch and other snacks, and then I just laid down. I used an empty water bottle as a pillow and just conked out for like 30-45 minutes. I think I was really tired. So I've had my nap and I'm feeling better. And it's 2:53 and I think I'm gonna try to hike maybe 6.5 more miles. We'll see. Today's the day. 15 miles, Kennedy Meadows. Much better. Beep 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 beep. Ow ow ow. Oh yeah, guys.
Great. Cool. I'll talk to you soon.
Fuck yeah. Cheers. Yoo-hoo.
That was crazy.
Keep bonkers. Just like syrup myself.
He's just eating just the right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, yeah, we're coming.
My new beauty. All right, so I'm still in Kennedy Meadows. Got in yesterday and got in about noon. and was just a great celebration. I got to catch up with U-Turn and Lab Rat. Haven't seen them for 2 or 3 days, and got to catch up with other people I haven't seen who are a little bit ahead of me. So it was really great to celebrate with some people I've been hiking with since the early days on the trail. It's kind of a somber mood out here. It's kind of a big split where a lot of people, probably most people, are either getting off trail or skipping up ahead. And then everybody else is continuing into the Sierra. So it kind of sucks to see people split up after, you know, we've forged these great relationships with all these people. But I'm sure they will be seen again one way or another. Anyways, today has just been a rest day, and really just coordinating with my group what our plan is. So a couple folks, Lab Rat and U-Turn, they're actually skipping up to Northern California, where they will continue to hike north. Myself, Glitter, Wiggs, and a friend Simon, aka Bear, the 4 of us will be going into the Sierra together. And our plan is to just do the first 90-mile stretch of trail. So from Kennedy Meadows, we'll start climbing up, getting into elevation, making our way to Crabtree Meadow, where we'll have the opportunity to summit Mount Whitney. After that, we will definitely have a couple, I'd say comparatively mild creek crossings, and then make our way to Forester Pass, up and over that, and then up and over Kearsarge Pass, which will be our exit into the Eastern Sierra to the town of Independence. We'll probably get a ride from there into Bishop and essentially just reassess and see how we feel about it, if we think continuing is an option. But I will say at this point, I think once we reach Bishop, I'll likely flip up north as well and kind of catch up with the bubble that skipped. I just have a feeling that I will feel very satisfied with the snowy High Sierra, and I don't think I'll mind skipping up, continuing north, and still hiking all the way up to Canada. And then once I hit the Canadian border, I would come back to where I left off, or where I skipped up to, so say the town of Chester. I'd come back down to Chester and hike south, and finish the stretch that I skipped through, and essentially ending my trip back here in Kennedy Meadows. So it'd be a really cool way to finish, but plans change by the day out here. So that's just kind of what's in my head right now, but I am really excited to get out and see the Sierra in a state that I've never seen before, and I may never see again in my life. This 90-mile stretch is, I'd say, a little bit safer compared to the rest of the Sierra section. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of foot traffic, and the conditions are still looking pretty good. It's going to be 90% snow out there. I would expect daily storms, either rain, hail, maybe snow, definitely thunder. So it'll be a wild experience. I'm feeling very confident, excited, but also nervous and incredibly cautious. So I will be on high alert and questioning everything that I do out there. Our whole approach to hiking will be completely different. We'll likely, once we get into the snow, we'll likely be waking up at 2 in the morning, start hiking by 3. That way we're crossing the snow when it's hardest, ideally still frozen, and probably finishing our days by no later than noon, I would suppose. But we're just going to get out there and see what the conditions are like and do our best to move through it and try to make the safest, smartest decisions possible. So super excited. Tomorrow we'll be hitting the trail either late morning, early afternoon, and given the snow and the challenge of travel, I would expect it would take us maybe 8 days to do this stretch, but we are preparing for up to 10 days in the case that we need to turn back or if it takes us longer than expected. So very excited. Let's get out there.